Hey, what's going on, guys? Andrew Jones here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you guys could sell these royalty gems to small business owners and basically have your own advertising agency as a result. Okay, so you're only limited to your ability to think outside the box. Okay, when I first seen royalty gem, I was like, what? Because I currently do web design, and I was like, I could get so many web design clients with these gems, right? I could use these gems as a conversation piece, okay, or as a lead way to get web design business, okay, because a lot of the problem with the web design industry is that there's a lot of businesses who already have websites, right? So the most that we could hope for is that we could improve upon it, okay? But with these royalty gems now, it opened up a whole new space for web developers because uh, I can now approach them and say, hey, listen, yes, you have a website, but do you have a capture page? 9 out of 10 do not have a capture page, if not 10 out of 10. Okay, so I could charge them a few less dollars than I would charge them to create a website, to create a capture page that they could use in association with the gems to capture leads for their business. Okay. And so once I seen that, I mean, the opportunity just got bigger, and I started to think bigger. And I was like, this is just an endless opportunity here. So I'm going to show you guys uh, how you could start this, how you could structure it, so everything could run smoothly. So, how to sell to small business owners. The target markets that you want to focus on are salons. Salons, we see on the company website that there was a salon owner that increased her sales by 20% by using the gems. Okay. Using it for in-store promotions, so, and a lot of salons, they have products inside of their store. A lot of salons have products that they manufacture is in their store that they're looking to sell. Okay. And this is a way that they could market those products to people that are currently inside of their salon, or upsell them on different products. Okay. So salons love this. Okay. Restaurants, the same deal. Okay. It's best that they use it for in-store promotions. Okay. I don't really recommend using these to get traffic from outside to walk in your store, even though that's great and it can work. The best sale is someone who is already in your store thinking of buying something. Okay. You could get them to buy more stuff. Okay. So that's amazing. Um, Restaurants, they could use it to promote different deals, in terms of uh, you know, check out our dessert menu. We have a special on, you know, uh, our lava cakes or whatever the case is. However, what I tell restaurants is this: hey, listen, do you have a Google Plus page? Do you have a Facebook page? Whatever the case is, use these gems as a incentive for your customers uh, to leave a review on your Google Plus page, because it increases their SEO rank. Okay, so if a business, let's say they're a restaurant, and someone in their area types in restaurants near me, uh, they may not show up in the top three searches, which is the most relevant. However, if they get more reviews on your Google Plus page, they will skyrocket through the ranks and stay there organically, okay, without any paid traffic. So a way to do that is to solicit reviews, okay? I go to a spa. It's a float spa, and they have deprivation tanks and what have you. And they had a similar offer where they give you 5%, 10% off your first float if you left a review on your social media pages, which helps their SEO rank. That's the reason why they're number one in Google when I type in float spas near me. Okay. So stuff like that, okay, that you could tell the restaurants that they could use it for. Clothing stores, Clothing stores love it. They are hungry for business. A lot of clothing stores are overstocked with inventory, and they're looking to get rid of things quickly. So the more advertising they do, the better. I find that clothing stores are quick to spend on advertising. That works. Okay, so this would work for an in-store promotion for them as well too. I would also use it for outdoor promotion for clothing stores as well too, to get people to come inside for discounts. Jewelry shops, the same thing. Okay, inside and outside. What I would tell the jewelry store is this: hey, listen, you could program it, um, and let people know. A lot of jewelry stores are in the mall, right? Um, or if they're on the street or whatever the case is, it could have a message like, "Hey, thinking about getting engaged? Come check out our rings, 10% off," or whatever the case is, right? Um, that's a pretty awesome thing that they could do. Car dealerships, there's videos on YouTube for Royaltie Gem as it relates to car dealerships and their experience and how they could benefit from it. Car dealerships, it's a no-brainer. They would eat this thing up, okay? Etc. Okay. Um, Now, one thing also that I do with small businesses is, let's say they get a gem, okay? Now, people, when they're in the store, they're shopping, okay? Sometimes they're checking their notifications, but not all the time. I'm like, when I'm in stores, I'm really observant, and I see people on their phones in the store, especially when they're at the checkout counter, right? So imagine at the checkout counter, you had a little sign that's not too big, not too small, that basically says check your Android Bluetooth notifications, or make sure your Bluetooth are turned on to receive our Android notification to receive a discount on your next order, something of that nature. And they check that, and then they complete the call to action that you have in that 40 character message. Now, you could get them signs from places like Vistaprint. Okay, look at this window decal here. It's only $13, right? You could upsell that to them as part of your promotional package to the small business. Okay, they have many um, signs and posters and things of that nature, banners, different type of signs that you could upsell them, that they could put inside of their store, just to let people know that they have, uh, to tell their customers to check the notifications. Okay. Let's get back here really quickly. So, what's the approach? So the the approach basically is to offer to program one gem for them. So you're not selling them gems, okay? You offer to program one gem for them that they could use in store for upsells. Okay. So what I like to do is, I don't go in the store to sell them. Like the clothing store that I got on board, I went in there and I bought stuff. And I didn't have the intention to sell them, but the opportunity presented itself. Just so happened that the owner was checking me out, and the owner gave me an iPad to put my email in to join his mailing list. And I had bags in my hand, I had cash in my hand. It was like inconvenient. So I told him, I'm like, listen, this is highly inconvenient. I have an easier way, right? And I didn't even have my gems on me, right? I forgot my keys with my girlfriend. And so I didn't have my gems on me, but I just told him verbally what it does, okay? And he looked at me with a stern face, and he pointed at me and he said, "I'm interested." Right? I'll never forget that. Right? All you have to do is explain how it works. It's like this: hey, listen, I work for a company that has what is called a royalty gem. It fits in the palm of your hand. You could program it with any 40 character message you want. Okay. And anyone with the Android phone within 100 yards of this gem will get your 40 character message notification on their screen on their Android phone. Okay. You can send them to your website. You can send them to your Google Plus page, wherever you want. Okay. As long as it is a secured site. Okay. And it's a no-brainer. I'm like, one gem starts at $25. How many do you need? Right? It's just that simple. Okay. Um, so you want to find a clever way to start a conversation with the business owners. Okay. Sometimes like I'll go in there, I'll buy like a pack of gum or something, or whatever the case is, right? Look around, browse. Hey, what do you this is a fine establishment you have here. What are you guys currently doing for marketing? Right? Oh, we're doing this, we're doing that, or we're not doing any. Oh, if you have 60 seconds, I could let you know how my company helps out, and I say whatever business they are. So if I'm in a salon or if I'm at a spa, I could be like, hey, I could show you how my company actually helps spas increase their sales by at least 20%. Right? You have 60 seconds. Great. You go into the pitch. That simple. Right? You go into the pitch. Now, um, here's the thing. To receive monthly payments from them, you're not going to sell them the gems per se. Okay. You offer to program one of your gems. So you have to make it seem like it's exclusive to you. Okay. So you could say to them this: listen, I offer to program one of my gems. Okay. That you could use in your store for upsells. Okay. It's going to be managed and programmed by me. Okay. You could come up with the 40 character message, or I could do that for you. Okay. You could tell them that your team is skilled in ad copy. So you could come with a catchy 40 character message that will lead people to action or to take action. Okay. Um, and you will program the gems for them and say this also in addition. um I am always around a lot of people. Okay. So, in addition to me giving you a gem free to put inside of your store, I'm going to program one more of my gems that I have on me all the time. So you could show them, I always have the gems on my keychain, right? So I could say, listen, I will program one of my gems with your message, that with a 40 character message. I'm around tons of people constantly. I'm at baseball games, basketball games. I'm at the mall constantly. I'm always out, okay, around hundreds of people. Okay. I will become a walking billboard for your business and send traffic to either your website, where you could get people on your mailing list, or your Facebook page, where you could build your equity in your brand and build a customer base of local people, thus getting you more sales in the long term. Okay. If they don't have a website or a Facebook page or an email list, then you could offer to create and manage that for them. Okay, which you could outsource to places like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, or PeoplePerHour.com. Okay, so you could charge them a one-time setup fee for that. Okay, um, and then you offer to manage it for them. Okay, so all of this, I would charge them between $300 and $500 a month. Okay, dependent. Do use your discretion. Okay, do use your discretion. Okay, because think about volume here. You don't have to go big on every business that you approach. Okay, but you have room to negotiate, because if you get it, like I said down here, what you need is 8 gems. Okay, because if you're going to be doing this, you're going to need 8 gems or more, so that you could do this with multiple businesses. Okay, 8 gems starts at $99. So say you just had 8 gems, okay, and you're able to get like 8 customers. Okay, 8 customers paying you $500 a month. That's $4,000 a month on autopilot, right? And your monthly fee is only $99. Okay. So that's a fantastic thing there. Okay. But if you had more gems, each additional gem after 8 is $12 a month. So if you got 9 gems, it'll be $112 a month. Okay. And your income will grow as a result of you getting them on a monthly retainer. But again, use your discretion of how much you want to charge them. Okay. how you take payment, you could use squareup.com. It's one of my favorites. You could give people invoices on the spot. Um, I will put a link in the video description where you could check them out and see how they work. Okay, it's amazing. People could pay right on the spot. Okay, and you could set up reoccurring payments that comes directly off of their credit card or the debit card that they choose to use, and you could brand the invoices that you send them so it's really professional. Okay, yeah, so that is quite it. That's how you do it. Okay. But get creative, think outside the box, right? You can lease one to people, you can lease two to people, whatever the case is, right? But you have to offer to manage it for them and then offer to give them the option to also what comes with the package is you become a walking billboard, and that's for life, right? So you'll forever have the gem program, and wherever you are, you're going to be getting them leads that's going to either their Facebook page or their website. But I would recommend sending them to a capture page, which you could build for them, or sending them to a Google Plus page or a Facebook page, etc. Right? So again, if you don't know how to set up any of these things, like a Facebook or whatever the case is, you could outsource it. Fiverr.com is my favorite site. You can find people to create you a website for a business for $5. Okay. Um, Granted, you get what you pay for, but you could see samples before you pay them. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Um, I'll put links to references in this video in the description. But again, this video is just showing you again that you could use these gems basically to start your own advertising agency, okay, and get paid big. Okay, you're only limited to the amount of gems that you buy. Okay, so if you want to know the pricing of the gems, I will show you that here. One gem is $25. 3 gems is $49. 8 gems is $99, and each additional gem is $12. So if you did, 13 gems, that's $159. Okay, you do have to pay activation and shipping, okay, and first and last. So if you got 13 gems, your total upfront cost is $358. Then after that, you would be paying $159 per month. Okay, so uh, guys, that's about it. Okay, so if you're currently in Royaltie Gem, this is a way to use it. If you're not in Royaltie Gem, again, this is just something that you could do outside of what you're currently doing. Okay, just to generate some income for yourself. It's really simple. It's really fun. Okay, you could do it by yourself. You could have a team. It's just that phenomenal, guys. Okay, this is what I'm doing, and I'm charging businesses $300 a month. I've yet to have a business tell me no, because it's really a no-brainer, but you have to go to the right businesses. Okay, so if you have any questions, you could give me a call. Okay, or you could just sign up. I'll put the link to this page in the description, and you could just sign up there. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside.